Atlanta, live from K.L.P. Studios. Ever wonder what went down behind the scenes of our top stories?
Say what?
Then tune into What Had Happened Was, the only radio station that takes you straight to the source. From coast to coast, tune in now as we dive deep into the stories, the drama, and the moments that shape the culture with
The Swanky One, new K.L.P.
and
with your girl, Evelyn Letitia.
live, Swanky 93.3 and the Heat 94.6 radio stations, or wherever you get your podcasts from.
That's all right. We back again, ain't it?
Yeah, we are.
Ready to pop.
What happened was.
What had happened was.
Y'all, welcome back. You know what it is.
What had happened was.
Wait.
I'm your host, Evelyn Letitia. And my boy, Kennedy Lucas Patterson.
Boy, howdy. We back.
What had happened was.
Y'all are now tuned in to the podcast.
What had happened was.
Make sure y'all are following us on
by the way.
Instagram, WHHW Radio 1.
What had happened was.
And on Facebook, the What Had Happened Was podcast.
What had happened
And we
was.
bring y'all just content, talking about what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, it went out for a minute, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another exciting podcast here today. This is
What had happened was.
with your boy howdy, K.L.P. And of course, to my right is Evelyn Letitia. She's here.
Oh, look, where my little
She
face
excited,
went?
but she ain't pushed the button. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We are officially back. If you watched last week's episode, we debuted our welcome back episode. Really,
Yes.
new season.
Yes.
We got a couch. We can do this number here. We can just kind of relax a little
Like,
bit.
So you coming over?
Yeah, in the studio, just changing some things around. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so gracious and thankful that you guys, A, stay patient with us, and B, you guys continue to watch our content, because let me tell you, it's
Tell 'em.
available everywhere.
Yes.
Spotify for video, Apple for podcast for video is coming soon. There's a different way I got to do that one. YouTube, Instagram. I put it on my LinkedIn. A lot of people say, hey, we like the shows. Right, so it's quite amazing. So I want to say to everybody on behalf of us here, thank y'all so very much for staying
Thank y'all,
tuned,
yeah.
watching the content, loving the content that we bring out for you guys. So I love you guys for that. Thank y'all. Before we get to nitty and gritty, April's moving like it got somewhere to be.
It is.
Right, we halfway in April now, because before you know it, May is coming.
Yep.
I can't wait. Let me tell you why.
Why can't you?
I'm turning 30.
Come on,
I'm
Dirty
turning
30.
the next few weeks.
Yes.
It's a sweet feeling, because now I've lived for 3 decades, and now I'm switching it up. I'm more grown. I got my beard coming in full now. I think I can say that I'm out the ugly phase. My barber was like, yeah, you're going to go through your what's called the ugly phase, when you got them in patches trying to grow, and you got to tame it.
Yeah.
And where it gets more fuller. Dear Isaiah's on his way this May 2026 for Apple TV and Prime Video. So excited for that, E. Let me tell you,
I'm ready to see it.
That's my well, I can't say it's my first feature, because I had some movies out before, but this is the big one. This is the one that I
This
need
is
everybody to take a look at it, so y'all can see the directing skill of that. And summertime's here. I mean, hopefully pollen's dying down. It's getting warmer now.
This body about to be out.
Body about to be out. Oh, I'm going to be in Cancun on the beach, eating, walking the beach.
What you gonna be eating? The way you said that, I'm gonna be eating.
I'm going to be eating.
You said jelly.
I'm going to be eating.
No jelly, no packets.
I'm going to be in Mexico. I can't wait for that trip. I'm so excited. That's what's going on with me, just being happy each and every day, because we get to come in the studio and to do a podcast. E, what's been going on?
What had happened
Well,
was.
since you had eggs, what had happened was...
I'm walking in your shoes.
Yeah, you walking in my shoes? You gotta walk in my shoes.
Yeah.
Well, we are still, getting ourselves together for our next round of audition for Aggie Pride. Yes. Of course, you want to learn anything else about Aggie Pride, our team, our project, or if you want to be a part of, the crew or looking in ways that you can help or donate, you can always go to our film production site, 1334films.com. But yeah, we'll be down here in Tucker, Georgia on May 23rd. Auditions will be from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can go and send your email to AggiePrideTheMovie@gmail.com to sign up for audition slot, because we will be appointment only. And once you send that email, you're going to send us your headshot, your resume, and your reel. And we'll get you hooked up with an audition slot to come down. And in Tucker, Georgia, we will be at It's Not Just Acting Studios, which is owned and operated by Shell Purcell. And things that, you get to know more about her production site there in her studio. Things that she does. She helps build actors, personal training, coaching, and professional self-taping services, production services, rentals, and private creator events. She has places in there where you can do all kind of stuff. So we definitely are thankful for her and partnering with her to be able to hold those auditions there. So that's going on. Shout out to you, Shell. Yeah, shout out to Shell. It's Not Just Acting Studios. Y'all got it right in y'all backyard at Tucker. In Tucker, Georgia. So make sure y'all shout out and go over there.
Tucker's nice. Tucker's a very, very, very nice spot. So I've drove through there plenty of times. Big houses, shopping. I can't say shopping malls, but like shopping.
Like plazas.
Plazas. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of the word. There's a Crunch in Tucker that I heard about over there in Tucker. That's really nice. That a lot of my gym buddies go to that one.
Okay.
Okay, it's nice. I'm probably gonna go over there, of course, for sure, to see Shell's new studio build. But Tucker's a very nice spot, so I encourage people to go out there and take a look in that area. Check a look out for her studio. Look out for E with her next rounds of auditions. Because I've been seeing Aggie Pride stuff. And
that most recent promo is doing some numbers, and we had intended for it to be a short clip, but it kind of took on like a short scene, so to be able to do that was amazing. Shout out to the actors who brought the words to life, to the crew who was able to capture such beautiful stuff, to our writer and director, Q Will, who was able to be on it. Shout out to me as assistant director, making sure that we keep everything on track, and we're doing what's supposed to be doing while we're on set, keep everybody motivated. Our other team, Jay, who is our director of photographer, who actually videoed it, and then we have EJ, who is our marketing producer. Marketing manager, who makes sure that we're getting out on platforms like interviews and things of that nature, making sure we're telling people about everything. And then our production coordinator, which is Kat, and Kat's great about getting us supplies and stuff that we need, and reaching out to people when we have these auditions, making sure that they're aware of what their time is, where to go, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So it's a collaborative group. This production group is amazing. We are locked in on the vision, and one of the things that you'll be able to see from us coming up in the near future, we all are writing our own small shorts as well. Yeah, and so you'll get to see some of the creativity come from us outside of Aggie Pride for 1334 Films. Yep. So a lot of that.
Short films where it's at. Yeah. Hey, we working on that. Guardians is still getting cooked. That's gonna be a while for Guardians to come out. They don't expect that to be very, very soon. I think by the time this episode is released, though, I did post a promo for. So the main villain of that movie his name is Nightmare. Okay. And your boy's voicing Nightmare. So I'm gonna be the villain in my own movie. So and that's exciting.
What's your villain voice sound like?
So it's deeper. So I'm gonna use it to make it more deeper, but it's like the Batman voice. It's like T-16. I'm coming for Earth, right? And it's just you can program to make it way, way deeper. Okay. By maybe bringing down the tempo and the vocal range down to give Nightmare's voice. But so excited for that as well. Speaking of acting,
yes.
I gotta give a shout out. Mm-hmm. You watched The Pit?
I do watch The Pit. You the one that got me hooked on it. Let me tell you something about Kennedy. Yeah. Kennedy would tell me shows to watch, and I'll go watch them. And I'll be hooked. I'll be up to date on my watching. But then when I have stuff, I'll be like, Kennedy, you got to watch this. But we come back here, we can't even talk about it because he ain't finished certain shows. I'm like, I don't want to give it away, but you got to start watching the stuff I tell you.
I do, and she's talking about Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black, and we pod about this too. Good show. It's just there's some things I would change from the show. You got to tolerate it.
Yeah.
And here's my excuse. I've been moving, so I ain't had time.
We talked about that two episodes ago.
Yeah, we did.
It was 2 episodes ago. Plus, it was like maybe 4 weeks in between them episodes.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Hey, we want to talk about the in and out because what you think about it?" He's like, "I haven't finished it."
I promise you, the next episode we can talk about it because I'll finish it. I promise.
Yeah. Okay.
By the time the next part of the season, the next new part of the season is probably gonna be out by then.
It'll be Christmas.
It'll be Christmas. I promise. It's just you gotta tolerate it. It's like, okay, I've watched a good minute or two of this. I'm watching something else now. I did watch and we're gonna talk about the pet Noah Wyle. I did watch Ted. The season 2 of Ted.
I haven't watched the show. I've seen the movie, the original.
You should watch this show. This show is so much funnier than the movies.
It is okay.
It is. In my take, in my opinion,
I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
It is like one of those kooky like storylines. You're like, this would never happen in the real world.
Yeah.
But it's so hilarious. And Seth MacFarlane, when you hear Ted, all you hear is Peter Griffin.
Okay.
A little bit. So
it kind of reminds me of like when I grew up in, watching Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah.
How Cousin Skeeter, they were related, but he's a Muppet.
He's a
like,
Muppet.
Kind of thing.
Cousin Skeeter. That may not be how that thing's okay.
I was trying to hold on.
That may not be how that's a good show though.
Yeah. Robert Shard was on it and Megan Good.
Yeah. Megan Good. So anyway,
not you reminiscing in the middle of the show.
Good. So the pit.
Okay.
Noah Wyle. Finally.
Okay.
And I'm joking here because we got to spin on this. He gets a star on the Walk of Fame.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations to Noah Wyle. Yeah. Right? He's a phenomenal actor. He plays Robbie, the main character in The Pit. Guys, go check out The Pit. It's available on HBO Max. Mm-hmm. Great show.
It is a great show.
Very, very great show.
We talked about this before, and I love it from a cinematography type thing, but also as someone who's a real life healthcare professional, seeing the accuracy of things that go on in the hospital setting when it's fast paced moving like that, the ER. The
emotions, the trauma. Hey, they're tired, but they got to finish the shift. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of things popping off. I saw in one episode a kid lost like 2 of his fingers, but that freaked me out because that stuff can happen. And then there on the season now, this current season is 4th of July. So you just imagine a lot of things are happening for 4th of July. Yeah. I've seen the comments though for articles, Twitter, and Instagram. We wonder what season 3 is going to be because obviously they're going to have season 3. Will it be a Christmas theme or is it? I think they should do overnight shifts. Yeah. Graveyard shifts to see what that looks like.
I hate the only character that I kind of miss, which I saw article. I can't think of the doctor's name right now, but it's the black woman with the locks. She's real cool. I like her, but she's supposed to get more of a reoccurring role than what she has now, like bumped up. But the original season 1, the black lady that had the real short hair that he had been in a relationship with at one point.
Yeah, at one point.
She left and never came back. Remember, she was thought she was pregnant, but then she ended up losing it. I can't think of that doctor's name, but she never came back. And I was so wanting to see more of her. Yeah, but I think that she left and went on another. I can't even think of her name right now. Another show. Yeah, but
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. It's very interesting when it comes down to it. I think they should do an overnight shift. Some people want to see like a Christmas theme or a Thanksgiving theme, sure, but like give us something that's not like predictable. Yeah. Overnight shift. Let's see how the graveyard shifts do. Because now I think my parents could relate a little bit more because my parents were nurses. They worked the overnight graveyard shifts. And they would tell us all kinds of horror stories. But Noah Wyle receives his star on the Walk of Fame. Very, very exciting when it comes down to that. But then there's been some controversy, right? Because now Noah Wile's been in some stuff. We know him obviously from The Pit in ER. Yeah. And some people online, they're saying that it's so interesting that someone of Noah Wyle gets his Walk of Fame star just like that from a hit show. But then you have other actors and directors and film people that are in the industry that still haven't received their star, right? Brandy just received her star.
Just received her
And
we're talking about somebody who's been working since she was a child.
For some years, right? It didn't just start with Moesha. It started way younger than that, and then with the music, and now that she's actress and been in some good stuff, it's been about time for her to get her star years back. But now she's just now getting it. And people are saying this is controversial.
Yeah, and I went and I looked at his until you put me onto the pit, I didn't know who this person was, right? Yeah. But I did go back just to look at his IMDb page, which for those who don't know, that is a database where you can kind of go and look at everyone's credits. Yeah. So if people have been in film, television, stuff like that, you can see what their credits are. If they've been on any production roles in those as well, you can see those credits on there. He does have a pretty extensive, list here. Some of the ones that I recognize readily, A Few Good Men, but that was back in 1992. He played, he made some appearances. He made a episode of Friends. Sesame Street, he was, made 2 episodes on there. Sesame Street. Saturday Night Live 1 episode. So he's done some scenes and stuff here and there. He was in the movie Enough. I think they had, what's her name? Oh my gosh, Holly Berry. I think it's Holly Berry in there. Either Holly Berry or Jennifer Lopez. I remember Jennifer Lopez, but his name was Robbie in that as well.
How about that?
Let's see, ER, of course.
ER, the big one with George Clooney.
But they have ER the game. He played voice, so he's done some voiceover stuff. Because I saw on here where he was on Phineas and Ferb.
He was on Phineas and Ferb?
What? It says Matthew the News Vendor.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Of course, he did Drunk History. I just saw which one I just saw? The Simpsons. He did a voiceover, the veterinarian surgeon. And that was this year. One episode. So those kind of things. But even so, people still feel like okay, but there's a lot of people who are not on the Hollywood Walk of Fame who should have been there before. If you actually go to the walkoffame.com, you can actually look up people's names. And the term, I don't know why I looked at the light like that was a camera. I was dead at the light. And I was like, what am I doing? Nah. You can go to walkoffame.com and actually look up people's names. And people will ask questions like, well, how is he on there, but Denzel Washington is not? What? We talking about Denzel.
We talking about Training Day.
Denzel.
We talking about Gladiator.
And I'm like, I could not find Denzel. When I typed his name in there, Denzel
American
Washington.
Gangster.
I could not find him. There's a few more people that were not on there. But that for me was a big standard. Like what? And then you gotta ask, is the Walk of Fame a big just ego boost, or does it really mean anything, right?
That's a good point.
Because I was telling you, I have been down to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I've been there twice. Yeah. I'm a cousin. I used to live in North Hollywood. And I went down there 2 different years, and it was during like Oscar weekend. Yeah, and I remember the first time he took me down to the red carpet to go down there so I could see where it at and all that kind of stuff. And as you're walking down the street, like in my mind, I guess I pictured this Hollywood Walk of Fame being in this beautiful place, almost like Disney World or something.
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought.
And it's just you're walking on the sidewalk and boom, eventually you see a star. And then you start seeing stars. And you're just on the sidewalk. It was the nastiest, dirtiest walkway I've seen. Like it was trash. They were ugly and dirty and all that kind of stuff. I couldn't think of another word. I was like ugly but it was real dirty and nasty. So every time I see them do the Walk of Fame ceremony, and it be all clean and they kneeling on a little car, I said they scrubbed that darn sidewalk good for this little thing. But then there's some other places further down, depending on what building it's in front of. Like I think what's that place called? China or something. It has this like Asian kind of front to it.
The Chinese theater? I
think maybe. Something like wherever that is, certain places like that in front, they're really clean because of where it's at, Yeah. But like most of the stars are so dirty. They are so like ugh.
And Walk of Fame been there for a while, so you probably the stars has been there for some years that just ain't show no love. You're like, who is that?
And so people just asking the legitimacy of so he gets a star.
Yeah.
but his legacy, or I guess, resume and build up compared to others that should be on the list that are not.
Denzel should definitely be on.
Yeah, list. So it's like, oh, okay, like,
It's almost like, look, I ain't clowning my celebrities. They get these honorary degrees, but it's like, I mean, to each his own. Like, hey, I ain't knocking your hustle, but like, did you pay for that Walker star?
Well, that's what people question. Like, is that something you can pay for and get on the list, or?
Yeah, because it's almost like, hey. Again, not shaming the people to get the honorary degrees, but like, hey, if you donate some money to a college, you get an honorary degree, and guess what?
Yeah,
because it's a good tax write-off.
It is. I even looked up Taraji P. Henson on there, and she doesn't have a star. I'm like, Taraji don't put skin in this game for a long time. Yeah.
I seen her in Hidden Figures. I did watch Baby Boy the other day, and I forgot how good that movie is.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part. Oh, I know. He's like, all right, Mama. Yeah, that's right. Call for your mama. That's my.
No, it's the end. You're going to the store. You want some? I was like,
like, you just choked me out. No, I don't want anything. Yeah. And Ving Rhames is good too, because he was in. You seen that movie Holiday Heart?
Ving Rhames, yeah.
Ving Rhames, yeah.
Oh, I used to wear it. We had Holiday Heart on VHS. They said that movie was my first introduction. The first time I saw what drag was.
Me too.
I had no idea that this was a thing. Like, because at the beginning of the movie, he's in his drag, and like he's lip singing, "My baby love, my baby," and people handing him money, and I'm just like, but he ain't even singing for real. Like so I didn't know what that was. It wasn't the first time I saw a man dressed up as a woman though. Because I grew up with, In Living Color. Yeah. So you got Jamie Foxx doing Wanda. Foxx, Martin. You got Martin doing all his characters with Shanae and his mama. And so it wasn't that. Oh, Martin Lawrence with Big Mama's House, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's just, I didn't know what that was, just performing and people was handing him money. Like, the little man walked up there and gave him money, like $1. I had no clue what that was. So that was my first introduction to that. And what's ironic is, my very first time actually getting to go to a drag show was back in 2015. I went down to Savannah, Georgia, spent a weekend there for my 28th birthday. I went by myself and just turned up, having a little time. And I decided to go wherever I was staying. There was like a little strip, like bars and stuff. So I just went in there because I heard some music and stuff. And so I go in and they're having a drag show. And I'm just enjoying myself, and this is the first time I discovered who Jessie J was too, the singer. Right. Because one of the drag people, he had on all white with like almost like a straight jacket kind of dress, but was lip singing to Jessie J's song "Big White Room." Yeah. And I heard that song and the emotion and the stuff that this person was putting behind it. I fell in love with the song. I love the drag and everything. And I've been to so many drag shows since then. One of my good friends does drag. He is so dope. His name is Ebola V Iris. Which, if you look at it, it looks like Ebola virus, which is on purpose, but it's Ebola V and then period Iris, like as a first middle initial. Okay, it's so creative, but that is creative. He does that. Shout out to my homie John. Hey. John does drag, and so that move was good with Ving Rhames. Yeah.
Shout out to Ving Rhames. But I think he should have a star too. Yeah, honestly,
Ving has been
acting now. Yeah. And we only say this because with Noah Wyle with the Pit, it's not to say that he didn't deserve everything because they had a good year. Oscar, not Grammy, Oscar, Emmy, BAFTA, all of these type of awards, and now you get your start on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's amazing for him, but I think they got to really look at who is left that doesn't have a star that gave us trailblazing acting or directing or producing or music. Denzel should be on that list.
Denzel should be on
that list. Should definitely be on that list for sure. But it's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you who also is going to be on that list.
Who?
Evelyn Letitia.
Oh yeah, and Kennedy Patterson.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Kennedy. Yeah.
It's gonna
We're
happen.
gonna be on there.
It's gonna happen. I promise you, it's gonna happen. Speaking of what's happening,
What had happened was
you heard from Miss Simone Biles.
I have not. What she
See,
said?
now it's really, really cool to see people open up restaurants.
Yeah.
I wonder how long this restaurant will be. Not hating on Simone Biles, but restaurants are hard to maintain.
And
I worked in hospitality, and I know how the restaurant business is operated. It's a lot of work. They throw away a lot of food. Simone Biles, she just opened up her first restaurant. It's called Taste of Gold. Located at the George Bush International Airport, and that's in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Have you been to Houston?
I've been. Have I been to Houston? No, not Houston. I plan on trying to go though because my homegirls live there. Shout out to Tracy.
Hey,
that's
Tracy.
who I went last year when I told you I went up to Virginia.
Yeah.
Celebrate one of my homegirls' 40th birthday party and everything, and it was a cowboy sheep thing. That was my homegirl, and she is down in Houston. She's like is it CFO or COO of one of the major hospitals down there. Yeah, so she's doing
money.
it. She's
Yeah,
doing it
big money
big down there.
Hey.
She lives in Houston, so I said I got to make it down there because I've been to different parts of Texas, just not Houston.
Yeah. Gotcha. I've never been to Texas. I think we might be going to Texas in June to promote Dear Isaiah. I think.
Okay.
We're manifesting.
Yeah.
This is a couple of connections out there. And I keep kicking this microphone every time.
Yo, I really be trying to get him right. Hold on.
I was hoping you didn't notice, but
There we go.
You noticed.
My ears definitely noticed.
Yes.
There we go.
But yeah, hopefully that happens in June because we got a couple of connections out there with some sickle cell foundations in Texas. We've talked to them for months now, but trying to get up there to Texas in June. Hopefully that happens. But it's good for Simone Biles for this restaurant. I'm excited for her about this venture. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. I wonder, will she be at the restaurant, hands-on, looking at things, or will she hire managers and people to do that? And because some celebrities who have that money caliber, they say, "Hey, I want to open up a restaurant. Here's $100,000. Managers, y'all manage that money. I'm gonna go do my thing over here. Let me know when the earnings come in."
Well, and for her, like you said, the restaurant business is not an easy business. Like But I think sometimes real estate, where you put the restaurant, can make or break it. Sometimes restaurants don't do well if you put it on a back street corner that people don't know it's back there. So
true.
But this being in an airport, I think it has a great chance of survival because you got a lot of people coming through that airport. And especially when you got layovers or how they tell you to be to the airport 2 hours early.
I do that.
So
I do that.
You gotta eat. Most time you eat, I try my best not to eat in the airport unless that's the day I'm gonna treat myself. Yeah. Because I know the food in the airport is much more expensive than what I would have ate. We were going to Chicago last time I traveled. And there was a Bojangles in there. It was early. It's like, we really need some breakfast. Okay, $10 for a biscuit and some juice. Well, you could get it for about $5 at the actual restaurants, maybe. But I was desperate because you're paying the convenience of it being there. Right? So I'm like, okay, all right, you take my money, $10. It was a good chicken biscuit too. I always budget some money for eating in the airport just in case. But my intentions is no. Y'all better overcharge me this food.
That's how they do. I wonder will her restaurant be overcharged?
I don't know. And it doesn't say what kind of cuisine it's going to be. At least I didn't see that. But that would be dope to know what kind of food she's going to put in there. Oh, no, it says Taste of Gold features a menu filled with sandwiches, salads, shareable plates, and desserts, including a signature dish called Simone's Skewers. It says also the space reflects Biles' iconic career, incorporating gold-themed design elements and subtle nods to her Olympic achievements. Oh, she's a Houston native. I did not know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it says, as a Houston native, Biles emphasized the personal significance of opening her first restaurant in her hometown airport. She shared that the goal is to create a space where travelers from all walks of life can enjoy good food, feel at ease during their journey. The venture created in partnership with the Playmakers Group represents a growing trend of athlete-led business expansions. For Biles, Taste of Gold is more than just a restaurant. It's a reflection of her passion for food and her commitment to excellence beyond sports. That's awesome. And the last line is exactly what I said. With millions of travelers passing through Houston each year, Taste of Gold is poised to become a standout destination, proving that Simone Biles continues to stick the landing no matter the arena. I like the way y'all did that. Stick the landing. Yeah, the way she stick the landing.
Would you open up a restaurant?
I had to think about that.
I would,
I don't know.
But it wouldn't be so food chainy.
Yeah.
Right? There's this restaurant that I would mimic. It's in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago.
Shout out Chi-Town.
Chi-Town. It's called Soul Vibes.
Soul Vibes. Okay.
Soul Vibes. Oh my God. The best chicken and waffles that you can ever have in your lifetime. Okay. Soul Vibes. And it's on the outskirts of downtown Chicago, but it's more of when you walk in, it's like they have the bar, they've got a couple of high top tables, and then they got a couple of booths. The bathrooms are in the back, right? And it's like a maybe you would think it's like a hookah spot or something, but it's not. It's a restaurant, and it's just it's for us, right? I mean, anybody can come in there for real, but it's
by us for us.
By us for us, if you know what I mean. Salmon bites, chicken tenderloins, chicken and waffles, great drinks. They have more stuff than those things. Those are just things that I go to every time I'm in Chicago, and we've been twice already. I said, Mama, no, we need to go to Soul Vibes. Yeah. We need to go to Soul Vibes one of these days that we're here. That's the type of restaurant that I would open. And maybe they can, maybe in the future, I'm manifesting, if they want to franchise out, I'm like, hey, come. If that happened, if we had a Soul Vibes here in Atlanta,
I think if I was to do a restaurant, I would definitely pay homage to my home, town, and my area, my region, the Low Country of South Carolina. So, I'm talking red beans and rice, and Low Country bowls and all kinds of stuff. Like, I really would love to give it that kind of flavor and options, and then also have different artwork or things around that kind of give the history of the Low Country. The Gullah Geechee. Yeah. Keeping the stories and the history alive. That's what I would do. Yeah.
No chitlins and neck. I'm just kidding. Yeah, my mama loves some chitlins. Yeah. I'm making some
chitterlings. You know what's crazy is how black folks, we'll look at a word and call it something else. Like everybody say chitlins. Yeah. Right? That's one of what the name is actually chitterlings. But we be like chitlins. You know what we talking about when we say it though. Yeah. Right.
And some really nice sweet potato pie. Yeah. They have cake and pie at Soul Vibes too. I don't
is there one here in Georgia, you said?
No, I wish there was one. Okay. I think there's only I think there's two. Okay. I think one is one probably is in New York, and then one definitely is in Chicago because the owner, she's Chicago based.
Gotcha.
And a lot of celebrities when they roll through Chicago, because they have like celebrities that come in there, they're eating, they're taking a picture, and then they frame it. Like I saw DJ Envy took a picture, Snoop Dogg took a picture. I think Drake had a picture when he went through Chicago too. So it's one of those spots. It's one of those hidden gems. But Soul Vibes is really, really good. Shout out to Simone Biles when it comes down to opening a restaurant.
Speaking of newness of things, though, like newness.
What happened?
What about having a new car?
Ooh, I love a new car.
I got a new car.
I do too.
I had to get rid of that Dodge Journey.
Yeah.
I said, you know what, Dodge, y'all, I ain't buying that now. One of them y'all call used, new, or whatever. Y'all gonna have to give me a car for me to have another Dodge.
Can I joke with you?
Go ahead.
Every time she rolled through the studio,
he was like, I can hear you coming.
Yeah, he's here. I hear a car.
I used to wonder why when I would pull up and park, before I can even get in the car, I'll look up and he don't open the front door and wait. And I'm like, how he knew?
Yeah, I heard you from around the block.
Man, that car took me for some money. And I just recently did my taxes. And
I did
all my tax write-offs to make sure I itemize so I can do my deductions for my LLC. And my car is one of those things because I use for business purposes.
Right.
And I spent over $4,000 last year in just repairs. mind you, the car only had a little over $4,000 left to be paid off because it was used.
Yeah.
I was like, I could have had that car paid off and still got a new car this year. Like, I said, but my check engine light came back on in like December, and I said, I'm not putting any more money in this car. I got to get something new. Yeah. And so I ended up trading it in to the Hyundai dealership, and I got a new Hyundai. It's used, but it's only used because the Hyundai dealership were the only owners. So no one else has owned it, just the Hyundai dealership. It's one of those cars where like they would take to show and showrooms and stuff like so they would drive. So it had 19,000 miles on it, but because of that, to drive it somewhere for show. Right. But it's a 2024 Hyundai Elantra. Not Hyundai Elantra. That's an older car I had. I keep saying that because I had a 2015 Hyundai Elantra that was completely paid off. That somebody totaled. That's why I had to get the Dodge. Get the Dodge, yeah. But Hyundai for me is such a reliable car. The maintenance is great. So when I knew I wanted to get rid of that Dodge, I said I'm definitely going back to the Hyundai dealership. Yeah. My Elantra did me well, but the car I got now is a 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe.
Those things are spiffy too.
It is so. Oh my gosh, leather interior. Yeah. It has all the bells and whistles. Yeah. It has all kind of safety features. I got third row seating. It's dope. I love it. It runs so smooth. Yeah, it's
it sounded electric when you pulled in. It's like, oh, she quiet, she purring.
It's good. I love it. I love it.
I recently, because a lot of people, and it's interesting because I get a lot of stares when I'm in my car nowadays. So I've got a 2025 Mazda Miata. Yeah.
But every time I see it though, I think of Prince's song. Yeah. Little red Corvette.
It can pass as a Corvette or like a Porsche. Yeah. Is beautiful that, and me and you both got red. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So we both got like that sexy red, and every time
don't say sexy red.
Oh yeah, maybe
mention my car. Not that sexy red.
Not that sexy red.
Child, don't feel my
a swanky red, I'll say.
Let me stop.
I drive by either in the offices or in the gym. It's like, Kelly, we love your car. I was like, and they look at us like, oh, this is a Mazda? Like, yeah. They make those. And it's good because in my county, I've seen another Mazda Miata, but it was a white one. Mm-hmm. And then I see like 3 other Mazda Miatas, but they're like the 2001 versions, right? So mine's 2025. And people like, they stare and it's like, dang, that's a good car. It's like, yeah, and it's a Mazda. I do say, I love that vehicle. A lot of people, I post a little bit about my old car. It was a BMW and it was all electric, beautiful car. It was a lot. It was electric. You had to charge it a lot, and it was expensive. So I have to think like, okay, let me think smart about my finances. Do I want this very expensive car that is all electric? I had to, when I renewed my registration, it was like $230 because of it being an electric car. My Mazda is like $20. Everybody pays about $25 for the registration renewal, right? So I do say to a lot of people, and there's a topic that we're going into, how much would you spend on a vehicle? I've learned now with my car being way less than the Beamer, it's Mazda's very reliable. The fixings it is a 2-seater, so, I ain't really got to worry about it being a big engine.
Also, when you have a small car like that, it's like extra ride, you're like, I ain't got no room.
I ain't got no room. It's a 2-seater,
I ain't got no room. Front seat is full.
Oh, I will say when I was moving, that was tough because I had no room. Yeah. I do say to a lot of people, and as we get to the topic, how much would you spend on a car? I do say to a lot of people, be careful not to spend over $100,000 for a vehicle unless you got it like that, because it is true. Cars do the rates go down. Like it's not going to be valuable once you take it. It depreciates once you take off the lot. Thank you. I was trying to find that word. What's that word? It depreciates once you take it off the lot. And cars, even though we need them, they're not an asset, right? It's not a growing asset. So that's why I say if you have a car that is, let's say, from 20 grand to 50 grand, you're in a good shape, right? Some people go for the 70,000. That was $70,000. Some cars cost $1,000 or $100,000, right? There's this new car, and based off the store, but based off our topic, Hyundai. Which I didn't know that they own Genesis. I thought Genesis was its own car brand, but Hyundai owns that. There's a spiffy new Genesis that is $105,000. Would you spend that on that car?
Hell no. They can keep that.
That's a lot. That it's a spiffy car now. And some people buy cars like that unless you got a good job. Yeah. Right? If you in that different tax bracket and you could afford that kind of pricing. Unless you want to, and then some people they pay all out for their cars. That's a blessing. If you're able to pay out your car, that's awesome. You ain't got no car note. Yeah. But in reality, a lot of people got that car note because it's just easier. Yeah. That's crazy. And then as seeing the picture, I wonder what all comes with that vehicle. Genesis, that it is a good car brand to buy. I do think they make a lot of lesser Genesis for that month. If you're gonna spend, I hate to say it because Genesis is good. If you're gonna spend $105,000, over $100,000 for a vehicle, you might as well get you that nice Rolls Royce or something like that, or a Beamer that is up to that higher scale. If you're gonna spend that amount of money on that, I wanted to get your take on that.
Well, and I just looked up some of the features for the 2026 Genesis G90. It's a premier full-size luxury sedan. Features a 375 HP 3.5L V6 or a 409 HP 48V E supercharger V6. It's standard all-wheel drive. It focuses on premium rear seat comfort. Key features include rear wheel steering, active noise control, massaging seats, UV disinfection, advanced chauffeur focused amenities. And the pricing, it says $92,700 to over $105,000. Let's see what else I got on here.
So that's what you're paying for, all the specs.
Yeah, 8-speed automatic transmission, suspension, multi-chamber air suspension with road view. That uses cameras to scan the road and adjust damping. Rear seat focus, like I said, available reclining rear seats with footrest, massage function, heating and ventilation, an 8-inch armrest touchscreen with climate seat controls. What else? 12.3-inch infotainment screen. Let's see. In-cabin fragrance system. So I guess you...
What?
Is that air freshener? You just press a button and like maybe that's what that means. Active road noise control. Like I said, UV LED sanitizing compartment for phones.
Wow. Does it take you on a date?
Doors. Easy close system allows closing doors at the touch of a button.
Oh, okay.
So it looks,
I mean, it's nice. Hey.
You can park it with remote parking.
Oh, okay.
Assist with diagonal and line recognition. What else? Driving assist, change lanes, all that kind of stuff. Blind spot, mirror. You got all that, but most of the stuff that they named just now, I have that on my 2024.
Yeah,
Santa Fe.
I feel like nowadays the less expensive cars, they're making them look amazing, right? The Toyota Camry's looking really spiffy, like you've been thinking it's like a Lexus or a Mercedes with some of these cars. Nissan's been good, getting pretty good. Mazda, and I see them because when I go and take my car in for an oil change, I look at all the other Mazdas like, damn, that look clean. Oh, that look clean. That look very luxurious. Yeah. And then you look at it like, oh, is that's a Mazda? Or, oh, that's a Nissan? They got it like that? That's interesting.
I was trying to find some pictures for the inside so we can get a
better look.
Yeah. Let's see, CO10. They got some different car, like they got it in white and what looks like a grayish silver. I don't see any inside ones, but it's a pretty nice size sedan.
Yeah, that is a nice size sedan.
Look under the hood.
Look at that.
The engine.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. I wouldn't spend that much for a vehicle. No.
It's when it comes to my finances anyway. One, I'm tight with $1 because I know how to utilize my resources to get the most bang for my buck. But also being on this side of homeowner and all this kind of stuff, but also trying to in one career and then also a whole nother career that you're an entrepreneur full time. Yeah, that takes a lot of money and upkeep. Yeah, so I don't just be out here throwing away money all willy nilly. Also, and then also I'm like, there's certain things I'm not willing to spend money on that I could have took that and helped
something else,
like other people. Like I could have. Like when I see somebody, and I said this before a while ago on another episode. When I see people bragging about spending $2,000-$3,000 on one pair of jeans, I'm like, you know how many families I could have fed that are in need? A lot. You know how many babies I could have bought formula for? Yeah. You know how many jackets I could have bought to give to homeless people in the winter? That's true. Like, and that's no knock to the people who do it, because I'm like, if that's your money, that's your money. Right. But for me, I just couldn't do it. Yeah. One being, you know how often I get complimented on my clothes, and I barely wear any name brand stuff. When I buy clothes, it's not for the name brand. I buy clothes because I like the way it look and the way it feels on me. Yeah. Right? I bought stuff from the thrift store, from Goodwill, and people are like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. Where you get that? And I'm like, Goodwill. You know? I'm like, and so a lot of times when people think, because they got this on and it costs this much, that must mean it's so much greater. I'm like, at the end of the day, people really don't pay attention or realize what's more expensive versus not more expensive. They only see that logo. Yeah. So if I get a pair of jeans from Walmart for $25, $30, which I have plenty. If that's how much it costs, and those jeans look just like another pair of jeans, but those other jeans happen to be True Religion, and them jeans $200, $300. You basically just paid a whole upcharge just for their logo. That's it. Yeah. Because if I'm running and I go to jump across the fence and my pants catch the fence and rip, those jeans will tear the same way. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Those companies that on the look, they're like, these. Yeah. So I'm just like, I just don't spend money like that on certain things. You know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like that too. Yeah. Whether it's Walmart. It used to be Target, but I don't know. We still boycotting Target or not. H&M. People used to clown me for H&M. Let me tell you, H&M, it's a good story. I used to go on H&M because I've always been thick and curvy. Mm-hmm. They just didn't make clothes for people like me. Oh. So like anytime I would go in there to try on their clothes, I'll put on a shirt and I'm muscular up here like these. Oh Lord, shit. I ain't knew it was gonna pop like that. But like I would put on shirts and stuff, and like these shirts be so tight in the arms. Or she's blessed up top. Even though I'm losing weight, because just heavy. But like the shirts would fit really tight up here, and then their jeans. A lot of their jeans are made for people who flat in the back. I ain't never been flat in the back. There's a Cadillac back there. And I've seen some flat. Let me tell you, the gym, I see some flat. This is Genesis G90 in the back. So I can't put them jeans on. So at most when I would go in there, it'd be like accessory stuff. Like if I was gonna get a hat or some shades or something like that. It was never me buying full outfit because their clothes just did not work for my body type. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's either that or I don't think I've shopped at JCPenney before. Mm-hmm. It's been a minute though. It's been a hot minute for JCPenney. My dad used to take us to JCPenney. When we was kids, school clothes. The places my dad used to take us, we always stopped JCPenney's and Goodies. Yeah, I remember Walmart. Goodies. Yeah, and Walmart. Yeah. It was Walmart for us too. We had a Goodies in my hometown for the longest. Yeah. And then eventually it went away. I don't even know if there's still any Goodies around. I haven't seen one in a long time. If they are, they might be at like an outlet, outside outlet or something like that, like the Taylor outlets. But shout out to the people that spend that much on stuff, man. Because couldn't be me. Look. Hey, look. If you like it, I love it. I love that for you. I think a lot of people, and I think a lot of people now in today's society, because we know the economy, I think a lot of people are more frugal with their money, and people are really watching out what they buy, like what we're gonna spend money on nowadays, because people are, and you kind of have to be in this economy, right? You kind of have to be tight knit with the money. And not only the car, we talk about the car, the gas prices right now. Gas is high. That's one thing I'm coming back from electric car to now gas. Like, oh dang. Somebody said, hell. All those gonna be riding bicycles by the summer. The way these gas prices, Because I guess
they're high.
our sitting president decided that, you know, you can talk big stuff and can't back it up. Now, we can't get through the, you know, Hormuz. It's just a whole lot.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Gas is going like my car, this new one I just got.
Yeah.
It was taking like maybe $40 to fill, 42.
Mm-hmm.
And now I filled it the other day and it definitely went up to 55. Ooh. And I was like, and I saw somebody like, oh, and I get the regular unleaded.
Yeah.
So that ain't even a premium. I can't even imagine the people paying a premium.
Yeah.
Because, ooh, geez. I'm like, Right now, my car goes, if I have to go to work, and that includes stuff for my LLC, my entrepreneur side, that or my nursing side. Yeah. I go to work, I do my fitness stuff. So if I'm going to the gym, if I got a game to go to, if I'm going to kickboxing, and home. That is it. That's it. Anybody got time? Like, somebody said, I just on my way up here, it was a meme that said, damn, we can't even ride around to clear our thoughts. It said our gas tank would be empty before our thoughts would. And I was like, that's right. Because I used to sometimes, you know, you want to go out and just be thinking. Yeah. You just kind of ride around town, just taking a little cruise. Ain't nobody got time to be cruising, but gas is high. Now my baby get parked in the garage. I go in. I say I got stuff to do at the house.
Yeah, luckily I ain't got to go too far from the things I got to go to. Luckily, but by the grace of God. No. Things are high. Things are high, guys. Stay. What I say? Bob and weed.
Well, you know what? Now that the gas is high and y'all staying in, you know what that means? Y'all can keep coming back and watching our podcast.
Yeah,
because we got it up. And y'all can always come in and bounce with us.
What had happened was...
Make sure y'all tune in every time we post. We're on Instagram at WHHW Radio 1.
What had happened was...
And then on Facebook, What Had Happened Was Podcast. You can tune in there and everywhere that you get your podcast. You can listen. We'll come through on your wave, right? Yeah. I'm your girl, Evelyn Letitia, with my boy, Kennedy, Lucas Patterson.
Gas high.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in the next time. We have some more fun stuff for y'all right here.
What had happened was...